Hey guys, and welcome back to another season of Discovery gold farming video. In this one, I'm going to be showing you a really good gold farm to do at level 40. Before we get into it, I'd like to say a huge thank you to everyone that has gotten a copy of my season of Discovery gold guide. It really means a lot. So where we're going to be farming is over in Feralis at this location. We're going to be farming the gnolls here. At the north spot, they're a bit lower level, and then the south spot, they're a bit higher level. They're both really good. You're going to get a bunch of mage weave cloth. They have around a 50% drop chance on the mage weave cloth, and you also get a bunch of raw gold. But the main thing that you're going to be after are the BOEs here. Because of the level of the mobs, the BOEs that these guys are dropping, like the blues, the greens, and even the purples they drop, are all perfect level for phase 2. Now if you farm at the north spot, they're going to be around level 40 all the way up to 42. So if you're a class that can do some AoE farming, you can actually AoE farm these guys pretty well, and this will boost how many kills per hour you get. If you have a class that is more like single target damage, then I'd recommend going a bit south, and the mobs are around level 43 to 44. And they will drop a bit higher BOEs, like your green BOEs and stuff. They'll be a bit higher level, around 39-40, which is even better. But if you are going to do it like AoE, I would recommend coming to this part right here, which is the north part of the gnolls, because they are a bit lower level, and it makes AoE farming them a lot easier, and they still have a chance of dropping some of the really good BOEs for phase 2. Both of them are going to have a really high drop chance on your mage weave cloth, so that is going to be some nice steady gold from the mage weave. On top of that, you're going to be getting a really good raw gold just from the raw gold you get from the mobs, and you get a bunch of vendorables that vendors for a decent amount of gold. So on top of the RNG involved with the BOEs that you're getting from here, you are going to be making some nice steady gold when doing this farm. So overall, it's a really good farm, and you can make quite a lot of gold from doing this farm. Now there is a few different mobs. The trappers, the woodpaw trappers, they actually are ranged, so you just need to take that into consideration, especially if you're going to be AoE pulling them. If you're doing it on a mage, what you can do is ice block and it'll gather them all together, or you can pull all the melee mobs and you can gather them and stack them on top of the woodpaw trappers, and this way they'll still all be like AoE together. So that is how you can AoE farm these guys, but it's just as good honestly if you single target these guys. They're really easy to kill, and you can get a bunch of kills per hour. That is why it's such a good farm, is because of how many kills per hour you can get here. There's always mobs up. There is a bunch of them at this north location, and then also a bunch more down at the south location. So you should never have any downtime where you're waiting for mobs to respawn, because they respawn very quickly, and there's just so many of these mobs spread out around this location that you shouldn't have any downtime waiting for respawns. On top of everything, you have a chance of getting some really good BOEs. You have some like epics you can get from here that are worth a lot of gold, and then some of the greens are actually still worth a lot of gold. Now if you get some BOEs that aren't worth posting up on the auction house, what I would do first is I would check using TSM and see how much you can disenchant them for. So you can check the TSM and you can see what disenchanted materials you get from disenchanting them, and if that is more profitable than vendoring them, I'd highly recommend making a level 5 character with enchanting, just for the one purpose of disenchanting pretty much junk BOEs that you get when doing your farms. So they'll make, and they sell really quickly, so they'll also make some more steady gold. Instead of just vendoring the trash BOEs, what I would recommend doing is definitely disenchanting them, because the disenchanted materials sell for quite a lot and they sell very quickly up on the auction house. Now I'm doing this on one of the most high populated servers, and there was barely any competition. I did this for a few hours, and in the first hour I think there was only one other person that was farming it. In the second hour there was like, I think there was 2 that came by, but it was like one at a time, so there was like no competition whatsoever. They were already respawning quicker than I could kill them. So overall, it's a really good farm. You can get a bunch of kills per hour and a lot of steady gold from the mage weave cloth. If you enjoyed this video, be sure to hit the thumbs up button. Also subscribe because I put out daily gold making videos. And if you'd like to learn more about making gold in Season of Discovery, you can learn that inside of my Season of Discovery Gold Guide. This has all the best methods, best gold farms, the best ways to make gold in Season of Discovery, and it is updated every single phase, and you get all the updates completely for free. Till the next one, guys, take care.